All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to the two fighters. 6'5", 3-minute rounds. We do it in the super middleweight division. Introducing to you first, standing across in the blue corner. He tipped the scale, 74.8 kilos. From Townsville, is trained by the legendary Dennis Clancy from the famed Hawks Boxing Gym. His professional record, 12 fights, 5 wins, 1 draw, and the 6 losses. This is Ryan Heck. And his opponent standing across in the red corner. He tipped the scale, 73.4 kilos. From Belfast, Northern Ireland, now based here in Brisbane, trained by John Bastable from the United Fight Team. His professional record, 9 fights, 8 wins, and just the 1 loss. Tonight, on St. Paddy's Day, he's hoping Irish eyes are smiling. Brisbane, make some noise. This is Nathan Watson.
Great to have you with us again. Welcome back to Boxing Bazaar 4, coming to you from the Greek Club here in Brisbane, southeast Queensland, thanks to 4 Elements Promotion, Steve Wahenko, Nugget McNaught, Paul DiMacaulay. This one to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds. It's Nathan Watson on the right, in the red corner out of United Fight Team. He's taking on Ryan Heck out of Hawks Boxing in the blue corner. On the left, black trunks. Watson with the Irish heritage at St. Patrick's Day. Here we go. And I'll tell you what, Ricky, I know he's a more experienced fighter, Ryan Heck, but geez, looking fit. He's got the beard now, and he looks like a man on a mission here tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely the seasoned veteran of the two. I know Watson over here has a big amateur pedigree. Fights with the Irish luck, apparently, as well. But yeah, Ryan's been there and done the round, so this should be a good one.
Nathan Watson, 8-1. His professional record is on a 5-fight win streak at the moment. Nathan Watson out of United Fight Team. And he's taking on Ryan Heck out of Hawks Boxing. Well, he's listed at 8-1 here, Ricky. His record.
Yeah, is it on a 5-fight win streak, is he? Yeah, right. All right, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was undefeated. I know he's had 8 fights. I didn't realise he was undefeated.
Well, he has just had the 1 loss, Nathan Watson. 8-1. And there's a solid right from Watson, looking sharp early.
I think Watson needs to sit down on that punch of his a bit more. Use a bit more knuckle. It looked like he slapped at it, but I think if he had sat down on that one, he would have taken him out.
He's as tough as they come, Ryan Heck.
Yeah, that's very true. Another southpaw versus orthodox as well.
We know how that usually ends.
Yeah, well, hey, haven't we had one southpaw win, one orthodox
win?
We have,
yeah. Ricky. I was just seeing your response, mate. You'll come back. You'll beat a southpaw one day. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Going to beat a southpaw, or at the top of southpaw. So,
so Watson against Heck, and Nathan Watson certainly the younger of the fighter, and he's in good form at the moment. Ryan Heck perhaps looking at that one last title shot. And a big left there from Heck. He's kept himself in really good shape, Heck. He's at that time in his career where every fight could be his last. He's just got to keep finding a way to win.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad, you know. Nathan's definitely the more explosive, but Heck's, you know, you can tell he's a seasoned veteran. He's been able to block a lot of those punches. Oh, there's a nice combination as well.
Yeah, that was about a 4-punch combo, and he had Watson on the rack there for momentarily.
So yeah, again, the battle of the foot. When the foot's on the outside, the opponent's winning. That's just what I believe. There are some fighters who like to fight with their foot on the inside, but I think it's definitely a dangerous game.
Words of wisdom from Rocky E. Silva, one of NTG's finest. Final seconds here in the opening round of this one. 76.5 kilo weight limit and a tightly contested round 1. Although, Ricky, I'd be keen to get your thoughts on how the first 3 minutes transpired.
I think that was definitely a Watson round. I think he controlled center ring. I think he landed more of the significant shots. But you know, judges see fights differently to how commentators see it, so you never know.
The question is, how did you see it, Ricky?
I think I'm going to go red corner. I'm going to go Watson for that round.
So Watson slightly ahead after the first, according to Ricky Silva. Well, let's see what actually happened. Ricky, talk us through it.
See, Watson's creating a lot of distance, even though he's coming in. That was actually a big shot. That was right there on the ear. That definitely wobbled him a little bit there. Forgot about that one. I don't know. I'm still going to go. Still going Watson for that round. Still going for Watson.
That wasn't a setup, by the way. Only showing Ryan Heck's best moments. Watson's having his moments as well. As we get set for round 2. So a tight opening round. Could have gone either way. Ricky has it just to Watson, and round 2 now. Heck on the left. Strong left from him, the southpaw, and we've got Watson on the right.
Heck needs to move in when he's throwing those punches. Using that jab, he needs to step across with his right foot. It would really allow
Ryan Heck, you mean?
Yeah, Heck. Yeah, Ryan Heck. It would allow him to come across Watson, you know. He's throwing that jab but not moving his feet, and that's why the jabs are a lot of the time just missing. That combination that he did in the last round, he was in close, and that's what I think gave him that edge.
He certainly is a bit of a stand and deliver fighter, isn't he, Ryan Heck? Yeah. You'd probably like to see a little bit more footwork from him, but it's just not his game, is it?
No. I think he's dangerous when he's in close. I think Watson needs to try and outbox him rather than try and fight him. That's a nice right hand.
Well, with Watson's pedigree, you'd say it's either a sluggish start from here or a patient start. Which one are you going with?
Yeah, you know,
from a Watson perspective.
He's had a lot of fights. He could just be waiting to see where that counter is, what the opening is going to do. You know, boxing is so tactical. People think it's just a fight, but people set up shots for later rounds right from the first round, you know, trying to get reactions from their opponents. I think Watson's a smart fighter. He could just well be doing that, seeing what he does when he flinches, how he reacts. Problem with doing that is sometimes you get caught early, but he seemed to regain his feet.
Overhand left there from Heck, ducked under there by Watson. A minute remaining here in the second. Boxing Bazaar 4, thanks to 4 Elements Promotions, or 4EP as they're known.
Ryan Heck's really walking him down, but he's not really cutting off the ring. Watson's moving and Heck's allowing him to have that open space to move. He needs to cut off the ring rather than just follow the opponent.
We saw the right jab starting to be employed from Heck, the southpaw. There's a big left that missed from Heck there again. Watson just biding his time here. Ryan Heck closing in on Watson. Now Watson to the body.
Heck definitely needs to up those combinations. He's missing with that second shot. But if he threw that third, you know, just like in the last round, that's where he caught him. So,
is that tactics or is that cardio?
You know, it could be tactics. You actually don't know. You know, with a fighter like of his experience and his knowledge, it could be tactics. You see there how he keeps moving off to his right, Heck, every time? Well, there's Watson doing that. Just southpaw is orthodox. You've got to have your foot on the outside no matter what you do. That's really where you take the fight. You can go on the inside, but it's definitely a risk because you walk straight into your opposition's power hand.
Just separately, is Phil Murphy aware that you and Ben Hussein are two different people? Has he figured that out yet?
No.
The great Phil Murphy?
No.
From Oxmart Properties?
Yeah. Good old Phil. I love Phil. Man, Phil sends you a good message every now and then. He's a funny guy. He is, but I don't think he's figured it out. I think if he sees us in person, he might.
So round 3 of 6 rounds. Watson versus Heck. Co-main event here tonight. Thanks to 4EP, 4 Elements Promotions. Let's acknowledge our supporters and partners again. Darren McCosker, team Gumdale Demolition, Beirut Bazaar, Punish Fight Gear, Specific Cuts, Barbershop, Concrete Genie, and Ricky's favourite, King's Footlong. Heck not shying away, and combo to the body there of Watson. That one for the fans.
Like I said before, even though it doesn't hurt at the time, I still think those are little holes in that gas tank, you know?
Yes, we've certainly, there's one thing we've achieved tonight, it's an insight into the wisdom out at NTG and the thought process and the little things that are trained out there. They're getting results.
Definitely
We
are
saw a
getting
big win
results.
by Mariah Turner and also Ogden earlier out of NTG.
I think everyone from NTG's won tonight, haven't they?
Well, yes, those two.
Yeah. We got one more left. Main event, Ken Atkins, fighting for the Queensland title.
Yes, and he's up against Ryan Hawks, stablemate out of Ryan Heck, stablemate also out of Hawks Boxing in the co-main event. Aaron Stahl, who takes on Ken Aitken. That one to come right now, though. It's the co-main, and Heck, he's not going away, is he?
I think Watson needs to start using his boxing IQ and start picking up the pace a bit. It's 3 rounds in, but he just seems to be coasting through the whole thing, you know? He lands some shots, throws some more punches. He's very defensive at the moment.
And as a boxer, do you sometimes go into a bout, Ricky, thinking, well, however, you know, I could be feeling on top of the world early on, but I'm going to get some rounds under the belt in this fight. Do you ever go into a fight thinking, I want this to go a little longer than it may? Do you ever search for those extra rounds just to build up, I suppose, the fitness?
I guess if you, me personally, no. I've never had an opponent where I've been like, oh, cool, I'll have this easy. A lot of my opponents have been quite challenging, and I've taken big risks with my opponents. So I've never been able to be like, cool, I got this easy, I'll just coast through the rounds and work my way through just to get some rounds under my legs. My fights have all been 50-50. If I made it, I've made it. If I haven't, I haven't. So, yeah. You do get fighters who have the ability to do that, but with 2 years of boxing and fighting people with many years of experience, it's not really something I get the opportunity to do. I want to try to get them out as fast as possible.
Final seconds here in this round. As the crowd applause. Close fight, this one, Ricky.
Yeah, it's close. I just really want Watson to do more. You know, he's a great boxer. He needs to use his boxing ability. He just needs to pick up the pace. See there, Ryan Heck there, he actually won that little exchange just by having his foot on the outside and it caught Watson off balance. Lots of hooks here, not many straights. Lots of hooks, not many straights. There's a trainer down at NTG, Brad. We call him Big Bad Brad. He loves straight punches. I think he's had like 300 and something amateur fights.
Yeah.
But his go-to is straight down the middle. Straight punches, yeah. And I think in this fight, I think he would definitely change the fight. Or the trajectory of the fight.
So Heck and Watson, round 4 of 6.
See, Watson's sort of just sitting on his back foot.
Oh, boy.
I think there was a bit of a push. He exploded in. He caught him off balance, but it was just a push. Watson really needs to pick up his pace. You know if Watson's had many knockouts in his career? Yeah.
Well, he's usually a points fighter, isn't he, Watson?
Yeah. Maybe he's setting up a big one in this fight.
We know that he's got an impressive professional record of 8-1.
Pretty sure Watson actually fought the Soul Snatcher from NTG, Dims Gillies once.
Heck starting to open up here.
Oh, was a big right hand. Oh, another big straight right. just has to stay more active. He's moving around a lot and turning Heck, but he's not using that to his advantage. Oh, he got caught with a little cheeky right.
This fight's starting to get interesting. There's Watson there, just filling out the dangerous Heck at the moment.
Yeah, Watson really needs to pick up that little work rate. You know, he's doing good, but he's just not pushing through enough. Oh, there we go. Back on his horse. Needs to throw more, use that jab more. Ryan's doing well with controlling the center, although I really think that Watson is, is moving him around and taking that center away from him. Like I was saying before, like if Ryan just, sits on his punches, closes off that ring, yeah, you can do a lot. Ooh. Good fight. That's a good fight. Definitely a push. Looked like he tripped over his foot a bit there. Yeah, see, when you talk about that straight right, that's really what makes the difference between the southpaw and an orthodox fighter. Just stepping off that line and throwing it straight down the middle, I think he can really do a lot. Just want to say thank you to the sponsors, Darren Acosta, Gumdale Demolition, Bazzar, Punish Fight Gear Nutrition, Pacific Cuts, Barbershop, Concrete Genie, and my favourite, King's Footlong. Round 5, 2 to go. I'm hoping to see a lot more from Watson this round. I think if he picks up the pace, he can really just finish this round. Normally he likes to sit on top of his opponents and keep them on the ropes and just work away at them, but he's just looks like he's maybe trying to box a bit more this round. We're watching out for Ryan Heck's power. That's more of what Watson usually does. Sits on him and then works out. Every time I watch them fight, he normally sits on top of his opponent, like just there. Picks him off, lands a body, goes back to the head, throws punches in combinations, whereas now he's sort of just sitting out on the back. There we go. I think he'll really be able to outpoint him if he does that. You can definitely tell Ryan Heck's the seasoned fighter over here. He really knows how to survive through, but he's pushing through. It looks like he's in the deep end, but he's happy there. Big push from Ryan Heck. Oh, big body shot. Eats it well and comes out with a double counter. That's pretty good. Oh, those are straight on the sternum. That's probably the worst place to get hit. There's no way to condition that sternum. "30 seconds to go." Oh, nice little combination from Ryan. Yeah, that's more of what you usually see Nathan Watson doing. Sitting on top of his opponents there, keeping them on the ropes, picking them apart. I think it was a good round. I think Nathan Watson is definitely winning that round. We got Ken Atkin versus Aaron Storr next for the Queensland title. I think it's going to be a big fight. I think it's probably going to be fight of the night for sure. I'd like to see a lot more work rate from Nathan Watson this time. I think if Nathan Watson sits on top of him this round, I think he's definitely going to take the win. I think it'd be the best way for him to do it. Like he did at the end of the last round, where he was just sitting on top of him, kept him on the ropes, picking up his shots. It looked like he had way more dominance doing that than he is when he's standing outside boxing. Ryan's coming back. Sort of following him around still, as opposed to cutting off the ring. I think it's a big thing we learned down at NTG. I think my first few weeks when we were down there was learning how to cut off the ring. Oh, beautiful body shot. There we go. Beautiful body shot. Left body shot. Oh, he's done. Well done. Well done. That was a beautiful left body shot.
What a performance. Let's take a look at that one more time. Nathan Watson, he has just looked cool, calm and collected throughout, and Ryan Heck, one punch too many.
One punch too many. Just those, I think the accumulation of body shots in the 5th, and then that beautiful left body shot in the 6th round, I think that's what sent him off.
Nathan Watson delighted, plenty of support here tonight. And
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get set to make this one official. Put your hands together for both fighters. What a fantastic fight. We went right through to the final round, but at 1:03 of round number 6, your winner by knockout, coming from the red corner, Nathan Watson.